Royals, welcome back. Happy Monday. Tonight we have case number 91 with 4 stories. The title of tonight's show is Secrets, Side Pieces, and Situationships. We have 4 relationship crimes against common sense. I love that. I made it up myself because people don't have common sense. It's not a mistake. You don't apologize. You meant what you said. Ride with that shit. Like this, what I do. Let me tell y'all what I do. This what I do. Because sometimes we say shit and your brain says, don't say that, don't say that. And we say it anyway. Okay. And then after when you calm down, you do feel better. So first of all, maturity is knowing when to shut the hell up if you're gonna regret it later. We gotta start getting better. That's the problem number one. Problem number two is I meant exactly what the fuck I said at that moment because I was upset. Do I wish I would have handled it differently? Probably. Let's move
Maybe
forward. The end, because you're not sorry sometimes, and that's
at
okay.
all.
So that's my. You're not. You're not.
That's why
You
my
may be
favorite
sorry that it
sentence
hurt somebody
is,
you didn't think.
I apologize
You
that
not.
hurt your feelings. But what I said is what I meant.
And see, I think that's just fucking crazy. I apologize. I hurt your feelings. No, you don't. Hey, Tappa, good looking out.
Because I ain't
No, I
sorry that
don't
I hurt your
apologize. That
feelings.
well, yeah, I apologize that it hurt your feelings to the people that I didn't want it to hurt their feelings, but to the person that I wanted to pack a punch to, I don't apologize to them.
At
So,
all.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to have our co host introduce herself, and then we will get started with the disclaimer and jump right into the show. No hot topic for tonight because the streets is hot enough. Chat. I'm about to get back to doing my own goddamn show because y'all crazy. You don't have sense. And I don't think you want any sense, but that's just my opinion anyway, co host.
Y'all, it's Dizzy Des Delicious. Happy freaking Monday. I am in here for you. And I am ready to get into these stories. And it's like, I don't know, today just went by. Like I was supposed to be off, but I wasn't. So like, yeah. What's up? I'm ready to talk my shit. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Me
Okay.
too.
Hey, twin. Y'all know what's crazy? Both my twins' name are Ro.
Hey,
Both of
Ro.
them is named Ro. One is an Aquarius. Hey, Ro. One is an Aquarius like me, and the other one is a Gemini, which is my actual Aries and Gemini are my good signs. So I love it. Anyway, she's here, and she does short stories as well on here. Okay, so let me read the disclaimer and then we'll jump right in. Over on TikTok, thank you for all of the taps. The gift gallery is open. Please grab your daily heartbeat when you enter. You'll see me do this to say, see that I say something. That's how you will see it. I will obviously read the story. And then when I'm done, I'll go back and read all of the comments. So if you're new on TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube, that's how it runs. I'm doing all of the shows at one time. And then I read all the comments at one time. So I support all of you. If you see me looking crazy and you decide to clip it and call me cross-eyed, can you at least tag me and call me cute cross-eyed?
Cutesy.
I mean, be nice about the shit. At least when I yell at y'all, I'm nice. I mean, don't lie. You know, people get mad at you, then they want to all of a sudden, you a demon from the spine of hell with no return.
Okay.
2 seconds ago, hey.
It cracks me up.
At this point, it don't crack me up. At first, I was like, oh, it's so silly. They're just, doing that to be silly. And then I realized some people's eyes start twitching and shit like, oh, they for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Serious about it. A little off.
Here we
Well, you're looking very cutesy today in real
The
life.
cover. You need to inbox me. Thank you. So, thank you. Uh, you'll be back. Okay. Say some prayers for my twin Ro, but only if you're a prayer warrior, a Christian, a good person, have sense, know what morals and values are, have ever touched a Bible, you actually pray and not PREY. Yes, I have to say that all the time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Disclaimer. Court is now in session, Crown Royals. You guys are the jury, okay? We have the sense. Don't let me down. Okay? Don't let me
Oh,
down.
I'm gonna try not
Okay.
to let you down.
The stories presented today are submissions shared publicly for discussion, education, and entertainment. Our verdicts are opinions, not legal advice, therapy, or verified facts. Mm. We encourage respectful conversation and discourage harassment of anyone discussed. If you are under 18, court is adjourned for you now. Get out. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Around here, everything sparkles. And sometimes, if we had to, we can make you see the sparkles like in the cartoons above your
I
head.
am crying. Glitterhead.
I don't, I can't, I cannot understand. Okay, let's see. Story number one. Tonight, we're investigating. Here are the stories for tonight. Hey, Winter, grab your daily heart me if you haven't already and help us tap this. We're almost at 10K. Shut up. Ask and thou shalt receive. Y'all doing y'all thing with on TikTok. I might keep coming
Period.
back. I like y'all. Okay, so tonight, listen, because y'all the jury. Y'all got to be paying attention because y'all be missing details. And y'all don't be helping me remember
I'm
anything.
so
Okay,
weak.
let's see. We have a roommate who accidentally adopted a third roommate. That must be a boyfriend or girlfriend who shouldn't really be there. We have a husband caught cheating in one of the strangest ways imaginable, which I got a doozy for y'all tomorrow. That Des said, now that shit is strange. We gonna watch that one. It's good. We
Yes.
have a boyfriend who told no thank you on the co-hosting. Hold on, guys. I need to start turning that off. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. A boyfriend who told a 6-year old, not my kid, not my responsibility. You told the kid that? And an influencer relationship that looked perfect online while falling apart behind the scenes. I swear to God, I know things is going on online. I promise you. Oh Lord, shit. I didn't see that story. Okay. Mm. Here's the lessons for today. Everybody smiling in the picture ain't smiling in real life. Okay. I'm so
Oh,
sorry
okay.
about that. That's called depression, and that don't mean that somebody being fake. It means they're enjoying that moment. Leave them alone. Some people post in luxury while living in survival mode. Hell, maybe they manifesting. I don't know. I try to take the positive way as long as they ain't talking shit. And then some people posting relationship goals while secretly planning their escape. I don't understand why that's a bad idea. You fucking manifesting what you want to get better. The fuck? Uh, y'all be too hard on people. How I write this script and then tell y'all too hard
Girl.
on. I don't have sense. Okay, so let's see how much of social media is real and how much is really expensive acting. Here we go. Let's check the comments on here. Popcorn ready? Okay. Okay, bro. Get ready. Here we go. Okay, story number one. At what point does my boyfriend is staying over become congratulations? You have another roommate? People just go too far.
I know you lying.
So this one is advice. Let's see here. Let me roll up my sleeves.
I know.
Here we go. How do I tell my roommate gently that her partner basically lives here now without ruining our friendship? My roommate and I signed a 1 year lease together 6 months ago, splitting rent and utilities 50-50. Everything was great until about 2 months ago when she started seeing her new partner. At first, they stayed over 1 or 2 nights a week, which was totally fine. Reasonable. Okay. But now he's at our apartment 6 out of 7 days a week. He uses our kitchen. Oh, works from our living room couch during the day, leaves his things everywhere, and our utility bills have gone up noticeably. My roommate is a close friend from college. I don't want to create awkward tension in our home, but I feel like I'm effectively paying for half of two people's living expenses. What's the best way to bring this up so she doesn't get defensive or feel like I hate her partner. Mike Chop. That's the story.
Mm. Well, I know exactly how she feels.
Mhm.
It's going to be very unfortunate. No matter how you say that, she's going to be offended. So you're just going to have to give some tough love and put your big girl drawers on and say what you need to say because she will definitely still be offended.
Exactly.
She she's going to swear you're a hater. She's going to swear you're jealous. And the reality is, how you need to go about it is, hey, babe, I see that it seems like your man has moved in. So I was wondering when are we as of effective next week, we're gonna split these bills in three. And when you have to deal with people putting you in an awkward position, money always seals the deal for it. It's an easy out. It's an easy out. It's babe, I don't have a problem with your man. I just have a problem with paying half of a three situation. So I'm gonna need us to break this down in three if he's gonna live here because it's totally a slight inconvenience to me when I thought my roommate was a girl and I could walk around my house like I wanted to. And now I cannot because I have to respect the fact that your man is always here and he doesn't leave. He works here as well. He needs to be paying workspace rent because the
Okay.
bills have went up. So I think it's just a tough conversation, but you just gonna have to deal with it. And if you lose a friend, that means she never was your friend, and you'll be okay.
Okay. Let's go to the comments before I get my feedback. So, Twin on Facebook, YouTube said, "Go home, Roger. That's why you my twin." We'll circle back around to that because I ain't saying all that shit. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, Miss Williams said, "Tell the friend straight up. Grown woman draws. I like that one. Be honest and make your feelings known." Absolutely. Raquel said, "I agree. She should. She could swear to God that she could swear to God that don't matter. Eddie don't." Okay, let's see. Make sure I got everybody's comment. Okay. Hello, Evelyn. Welcome in. This is what I would say. Okay. This is what I would say. I would say, whatever your name is. I'm sure you was gonna bring it up. Mm-hmm. Because then that makes the person break down their defense mechanism. Because you had to be. I mean, the motherfucker moved in and he's working for me. So logically, I'm gonna talk to you like you had logical sense. Let's start doing it. I'm
Hmm.
gonna say, I'm sure you were gonna bring it up about how our living situation has changed, but you know, I'm a girl and you're a girl and we're roommates. Can we can we manage the way you have visitors? Period. Because here's what I don't want. I don't want to split anything. I didn't sign a lease with three people. I don't want him here all the time. I don't want him here working. I don't want his stuff all over the place because you are right. And in particular, all I could think about is that time of the month. I may want to walk out of my room to the kitchen in the middle of the night without having to grab a robe or do this and that. I agreed to live with another girl.
Period.
I don't agree with that. What I would like, I agree with this. Everything she said. I mean, she clocked it from beginning to end. If the girl is okay with it that way, I personally wouldn't. I want you to go the fuck home. And let me just tell you, put in on the Wi-Fi bill. He needs to put in on all the bills. He's the one there all the time. Because if you there when the girl get home, you there working there, you legit are there all day. And as somebody that works from home, does business from home, does everything from home, our bills are expensive because lights never go like I'm lit and I have insomnia. Our bills are high. So no, you can't be here. And when you are like a creator, y'all, this office alone is running too much. It's just running too much. And in the summer, it's running too much. Think about it. In the summer, I don't know about anybody else, but when I worked outside of the home, when everybody was outside of the home, we would put the air on like 75 during the day just so it kept the things in the house that needed to stay cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cool. But then when you come home, you drop that temperature or you put it at whatever. So it's not, you feel me? It's not like running like that. And obviously you can't
Correct.
cut it off because that's just too much. But he's doing too much. And as a man, y'all are after college, right? Okay, so you probably like 23, 24. Des, there was a question asked on Des' panel yesterday, and it was us, and it was asked by a man. He said, "I'm noticing, I'm seeing more men pulling when like you driving. The girl is in the driver's seat, and the man is in the passenger seat like a princess. What
Mm-hmm.
do y'all think has changed about men?" My primary answer, and you can answer in the chat, what has changed about men? I'm going somewhere with this. My answer was leadership.
Period.
Because back in the day, if a even if a married couple was going through something, the last thing that man wanted was for the wife to say, "I need help outside of this house," to go live with parents, to do anything like that. A man did not want that. We
That
finna
was
make it like
embarrassing.
James Evans. We about this. You feel me?
That was
Like,
embarrassing.
how did we get? It was embarrassing because I'm the man. This is my household. So
This is
on
my
what planet
family.
did you feel like it was okay to go and be in that other girl's space like that? Like where did the morals and values go? Where did the moral, like, I'm not even talking about pride. It's about the word I said, leadership. Where's his place? If you want to start working towards it, like, dang, I noticed we can really get along, blah, blah, blah. That's when you go sit down and you talk to your roommate and you say, when the lease is over, me and my dude is going to get a place. And then y'all discuss it like that. You might want to leave. They might want to leave, whatever. But now you've established you can live with your man. But don't use me as a bridge for you and your man to sit here and say, while my pockets is being impacted, you might move out and you just fine and you ain't said a fucking word to me. See, I have a problem with people that don't say nothing because I feel like it's a setup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like users, and that has happened to me on several occasions. I've let people live with me, and they've done whatever they wanted to do, and left me with bills, left me with leases, left me with all kind of shit to figure it out.
Yep.
No.
I literally had this exact experience with a roommate. And it's like, this is my home and I barely have company.
So follow suit, motherfucker.
In my
That's all
company,
I'm saying.
like my company is Sunday dinner, family time. We all break bread together. Not no late, like my rendezvous, you would never know. I mean, granted, they're not happening, but you
Well,
would
you
never
can
know.
have, but when you have roommates,
You don't
uh,
do that.
you don't do that. Winter said they become weaker and don't want to lead anymore. No, they don't. And I think that's crazy that when you skim the internet, when you skim the movies that are being made, when you skim all of these things,
It's
it's so
weak.
much, it's weak as
It's
fuck.
weak.
It's weak as fuck because
And when I'm telling you,
men
like,
moving in with women, men driving girls' cars, men saying you need to support me and my dreams. Guys, please make sure you're still tapping on the screen over here. We're almost at 10K, but I want to see how far we can go. Thank you. On Facebook, please power up the video. And on YouTube, please hype up the video and continue to engage in the chat. Your watch time matters the most on YouTube. So if you're busy and you just ever want to just watch, I appreciate that so much, but it really is bad on TikTok, y'all. I get messages that tell me I'm gonna get a restriction. That's why it wasn't like recognizing my face and stuff. And I can't get any more restrictions. I'd rather go off of TikTok. Um, but I love the people that support me. So please help me over here, okay? If you can't and you just need to watch, I appreciate that too. It helps a lot on YT. Go over there and watch me, okay? I watch the comments just the same. You can engage in everything. Thank you so much. Sorry for that brief intermission, but I always got to keep telling us how to support so we can grow together.
period.
Um, but even like content creation, right? I can sit here and make this video, right? I can make this video. Somebody can look at the video and be like, oh, I really love what Madam does. And they could put on a wig, emulate me, and they will go viral. But the question is, why are you so comfortable emulating a woman and you think that shit is cute? I don't think it's cute. What the fuck is wrong with y'all like right now? What's wrong with them, Des?
I don't know because this girl tells me, "Oh, he's a good dude. He's a good dude, right?" Girl, the next thing I know,
Okay.
this
Why?
dude and his three kids is sleeping in your full size bed in this small ass room, funky as hell. Y'all don't take no baths. And I'm just confused. And I'm looking at you like, and I let it slide. But what happened was at the time, my Dukes was still here with us, right? And I'm like, these
Oh,
kids is loud. Y'all coming in at 10 o'clock at night. This ain't
oh
okay.
no,
And so I
ma'am.
looked at her, I said, why do you think that this is a good
Oh,
dude? Right. Why do you think this is a good? What is telling you that this fool is a good dude? And they only made him a good dude to you is because he had two cars and he let you use one in your time of need, as if to say, all because you was disrespectful in borrowing the car that my mama was letting you use. You was doing more than what you said you was doing. So is it that he's a good dude or just another person you can use? And then he was using
so
you
they
just
was
the
using
same,
each other, which inadvertently impacted you
the whole household that
without
paid to live
telling
here.
you first. Right.
Exactly. And then you turn around and move out without saying nothing. I said, boy, I tell you, these
Oh,
humans.
people will move out on you in a minute, baby, and won't give a fuck.
And then think we cool. We not cool.
That
Just because
whole
I ain't showing you wild and out crazy, don't mean we cool. And you gotta realize that when you sitting over here playing with people. And so that's disrespectful to be in a roommate situation and move your dude in because you just so horny. Because that's all it is. Lust of being able to get what you want when you want it. If he got his own place, why don't you go over there?
and if
Why?
listen, let me tell you something. And if he don't have his own place, let me tell you how. See, women do hold the key. Women do hold
Period.
the key because listen, do you know how many men have done things because I would not? We hold the key because guess what? If you want to see me, okay, take me on a date. If you want to spend time with me, okay, take me on a date. If you want to spend a night with me, okay, what hotel we staying at? If you want breakfast in the morning, absolutely. Where we going? You want me to cook it? No problem. Did you bring the groceries? See, men got way too motherfucking comfortable for me, and I don't like it. It's trifling as hell, and they gold diggers, and they got all of these characteristics I don't like, and I think it's making me more angry lately because even men are starting to see it now and call it out. And for so long, women were brainwashed to believe, you know, care about the black man. You don't know what he's facing out there.
Mm,
His support, do all of these things. And in the interim, and that was from our elders, that was from memes, that was from sayings, that was from the Bible being used against us. Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on, baby. What you just say? Hold like uh I co-signed for a car for my brother and he let it get repossessed and I had to pay it off.
mm.
I'm sorry, baby. And that's what I mean. Yes, they give me the ick. Okay, so if you don't know about me, when I'm talking about men, I'm not talking about the men we date. I'm talking about the man you raise, the man you date, your brother, your dad. I'm talking about
The
men,
men in the
period.
world today,
That's
the
right.
male species.
That
That,
part.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So if we start not doing things and having discipline and making sacrifices, they'll get their shit together. Okay?
Period.
They will. Because you are not free. You are not free. It's no reason why you should have a whole roster of men you dated, a whole list of things you've done before you even got married that includes things like being on anything with a man. Or I would sooner make a deal with one of my homegirls. I would because
Period.
it's the principality of the situation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How is he going to be a man? Why would he want to do some of those things? I think men have become like literally disgusting. I think they have. And I've had really good men in my life. I have. They've made mistakes, and a couple of them have done some shit that's just absolutely unfucking forgivable. But did I give them grace? Yeah, I did. But they had a roster of other things that they did that was amazing. Y'all letting these motherfuckers come out with the clip fully loaded with shit.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Yep.
have a single component to protect you. That's crazy to me. It's crazy. And like the young lady, Miss Williams, saying that She co-signed for her brother. My question with that is because again, it's even in households. Maybe and I don't know her situation. This is just example, okay? Um, it's about guiding our young girls right too. Do y'all want to know my nephew? I know I brag different, but I swear to God, the work that we put into our young people, and we are just so blessed that they listen. It's a
Mm.
blessing. It's not us, it's a blessing because they still could have did whatever they wanted to. But
Period.
my nephew, as soon as he started working, he looked out for his little sister. He wants to take her school shopping. He wanted to take her to learn how to drive. And I know it's because the absence of their father. I know that. And it's not the father's fault, but it's the absence of the father. And he's been like that since he's been a little boy. He want to walk on the outside when we walking down the street and do all of the things. He protects it now. He of course drives her fucking nuts, but he protects her. He does all of the things that he's supposed to do for her to show her how she should be treated. And now she is dating. Do you know my baby girl? Now the way she told me, y'all ain't never gonna forget that shit. I almost had a motherfucking heart attack showing up at the damn graduation talking about my friend, my friend. And then when he walked up talking about, oh, this my boyfriend.
Oh my.
Y'all almost had a stroke. Anyway, but he already knew. Her brother already knew. She
Mm.
introduced him and he came with his dad. Baby, it's
Mm.
stuff that you gotta, you feel me? Like I wanted to like body, huh? Oh, y'all, I didn't do so well. She graduated and turned 18 and showed me a boyfriend in the same week. Blood of Jesus, I almost didn't make it. But on the inside, as I
You
was
be so proud.
and everybody was calming me down, um, I was so proud. I was. I was
That's
so proud, and
good.
I still am today. Where are more of those?
Mm.
And unfortunately, he is not her primary race. He's her secondary race.
Mm.
We got to do better because maybe Miss Williams' mom should have said, don't ask your sister that. No, you can wait. Maybe Miss Williams' dad or the males in the family should have said, Ninja, you ain't right. If you don't go pay that girl back for her motherfucker car, we're going to beat you up. You should say something. When does the girls get protected? My mom told me if I have a man and he's with me, never open a door, make him. Child, I'll stand in front of that door like I don't have no sense. They all open doors, but I done been on dates where they didn't, and I stood there in front of the door. We could
Well,
stand.
okay, so am I wrong? Okay, here we go. Because we had to bring it up.
Wait a minute, and
Open it.
now whenever we're out and I'm at the door, first I wait for him to open it. Period.
Listen,
My mom made a video saying, "I hope you forgive him." We
I
all
have never had to
what
open the actual door.
in that
Like,
comment for me. Uh,
you said do what?
no, 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 not you. You keep talking, baby. Pin that
Oh,
comment.
so I've never had to actually open any doors,
Mm-hmm.
like to actually enter places.
Okay.
Whether I was with someone or not with someone, I've never had to open a door. It has always been a man around to hold that door, whether he was coming out when I was going in or coming in with me, right? I've only opened the door if no one was around, which is usually never. Am I wrong for not appreciating the fact that the man don't come and open my car door if we're in the same car and I'm driving? Am I wrong for having an attitude about that on the low?
Um,
Am I doing too much by wanting him to open my car door?
Okay, stick a pin right there. Let me read this comment before it goes away. Miss Williams said, my mom made a video saying, a whole video. I hope you forgive him. We got. Everybody stick a pin right there. We're gonna get back to that because that's the fucking comment that takes us down. Um, are you wrong? I ain't pumping a motherfucking thing if a man is in the car. Um, y'all got me in an uproar today. Are you wrong? The only way you're wrong if that's something you haven't discussed. So because some things, to be fair, this is why I believe communication is so. big because it's some things that other people care a whole lot about. And I'm like, oh, I really don't care. And then it's some things that I do care. But
Right.
I feel like communication is everything that you do. So if I pulled up with you and I was a man, um, and I noticed that you're sitting there prepared to get out the car on your side and you still sitting there, my brain would say, go open the car door. People don't pay attention. Girl, these
Yeah, that's
women
my
let
point. It's
men get
like
away
that's
with too
slow
much.
face stuff. They be talking about, oh, I thought you was getting
Yeah,
ready. Baby, when I got here, I was ready. What
but
are you
that's what
talking
I'm
about?
saying. If I'm sitting here not doing anything, then I'm ready. If I'm
And if
still
you jump
rummaging
out
through
the
my
car
purse, then I'm
before me, I assume it is to open my door. So now, are you opening the? I mean, why are you jumping out the car? Are you? What are you doing?
welcome in.
I
So
don't
I
know.
would roll down the window and be like, I'm waiting for you to come open my door. Say something, y'all. Some stuff is small, but it's big if they know. So give them that one time and say, I'm waiting for
Okay,
you to
well
open
then now
my
I
door. See
got an
how they
attitude thing. I got an attitude thing
will
because
start
I
talking.
already gave him the one time, maybe three times.
Oh, you already gave them the one time. Okay.
I've already gave him three. I've already told him, hey, you're not going to open my door for me.
Some of
Oh,
these
I'm so sorry. I didn't even pay no attention. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't normally do that. Like I opened the door, but I didn't think to come get you out the car. And I'm thinking to myself, that's cool and all. And it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal because
it's a
why
big
would
deal if I've said it because I'm
it,
trying
it's
to let you know.
yeah, it's really a big deal because I said something to you and letting you know what I expect or what I would like to be happening. So my thing is, if you can't give me what I want that is free, absolutely free, to be courteous and gentlemanlike, I feel no need to open my legs for you.
Okay. Pause right there. Stick a pin right there. Comment says, you see that TikTok wife that sat in the car all night and the husband asked why, and she said, you ain't open my car door. I did see that one, and that's
I
alarming.
saw that one too.
We'll get to that. Because I need to go back to Miss Williams. If your husband has land and says he's gonna leave it to you, would you still be with your husband? Wait a minute. If your husband has land and says, oh, he's not going to leave it to you when he passes, would you still be with him? Okay. Okay. So the first comment was, we all we got. Okay. I found that this is the only way that I want you to say that going forward to your kids, to anybody. You raise them to say, you guys should build that relationship so you guys can all take care of each other. Don't say we all we got, because we not all we got. That's first of all. And then typically when that's said, it's one primary that got the money and the resources and shit, and that means funnel it to everybody else. Because
Hmm.
when you tell that person that's typically the one that's the bad seat, that's fucking over everybody, that's doing everything that they want to do because everybody else is gonna cover them, when do you
Hmm.
tell them you're ruining what we got?
Mm.
Okay. And it costs to be the boss. If you're the parent and you don't have the cost, then don't tell me we all we got, because we ain't all we got. We all you got. You had us. I didn't have us. I don't owe these motherfuckers shit. If they don't do
Period.
what they're supposed to do, I don't owe them nothing. Them your kids. Them ain't my kids.
Hmm.
Okay. Siblings or not. Point blank, period. I get what the message usually is, but parents need to start paying attention. If you have three that's strong and three that's weak, get them weak motherfuckers up, because they can't keep bringing down the empire. That's absolutely out of this. That's out of control. Next one, the wife that sat in the car. See, that's what I mean by this one story means a lot more to me, because the man shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't
Hmm.
even want to be around another woman like that. You shouldn't even want to be in women's household. You shouldn't. Not like that. I don't care. No, you shouldn't. Now, if y'all had a place and the girl needed a place to stay and she say yes, okay, but never theirs, and you come in and move under them, and you don't, how do you not even say, here, let me put this on something? And if you the friend receive him saying, let me put on this something for you, how you didn't say something to the friend. So either way, it's everything over that way and not on this way, because we don't know what happened yet because they didn't talk. He could have very well did all of that and assumed. You never
Mm-hmm.
assume. Had a conversation first. Problem I have with the man that allowed his wife to sit out in that damn yard, and the kids was even upset. They thinking that the mom was mad and like, what's going on? And my thing is leadership at the top. What kind of protective husband are you?
That you didn't
You
notice how
allowed
they
your
were in
wife to
our
not be in
bed.
the motherfucking. Excuse me.
Okay.
See, I'd have had
Okay.
a whole, and that woman did is actually it went into a whole. They did a show about it and talked about it, and she was like, I don't trust him anymore, and she has a really big issue with
What
trusting
I think
him
it's
now
called divorced
because
in the black or something. Divorce. I don't
he didn't
remember.
open it. No, I
Something
can't think of
divorce.
it, but right, I
Divorce
can't think of
victim.
it, but the biggest problem is no, the big no, because I didn't see that yet. The biggest problem is it triggered other things in her, and he couldn't fully understand why, and I couldn't understand why he couldn't understand why. Like, what, a woman is a more lion than a man? I got a whole problem with that. Okay, if your husband has land and says he's not leaving it to you, would you still be with him? It depends on the reason. Because I got married at 36. It's certain things that are outside of that marriage. Because I built them for my family name. He built some things for his family name, and he has two sons. So it depends on the reason to me. Now, if we bought land together, that's different. But if it's a valid reason, yeah, I'll still marry him. It's not a problem. Uh, Let me make sure I'm catching up, my babies. Okay, I think I got everybody. So, communication is a really big deal. Hopefully, men will listen to that and see how many angles that all of these ladies took that to and try to understand where our point of view is. I don't care if it doesn't make sense to you. Things are about understanding the other person so that you two can come together. It's not always about understanding. It's about sometimes just respecting and loving the other person enough to know that's something to them. So let me keep that nugget in my head for them. And when people say things
Period.
like, I can't remember all of that, but you can remember if when I was in the first grade, I told you that I wanted to have sex with you when I was 32.
Mm,
Very extreme, but I'm giving the extreme. Let me move this
mm,
puzzle piece. Hold on, y'all. That's gonna be off. Hold on one second. Perfect. But yes, they can remember everything else. They can remember if they ask you for something. So when somebody does something like that, here's my best answer. Okay, final verdict for that question: leave them.
mm-hmm.
If you can't remember little things like that,
Deuces.
just leave them. Stop dating people too long. Stop dating them too long. Okay, it's not worth it. Now, ma'am, I hope we told you enough in different ways to approach it. I strongly suggest you approach it with the idea that I know he was going to probably talk about this, but make it like it's no big deal. If you come in with the demeanor that you know something's going to go wrong, some manipulators feed off of that. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brandon, come in and behave. Okay. Um, let's see. So the verdict. Okay, this is what the jury said. The jury said, this is what I heard. Okay, dating does not automatically give them access to your residency, even if you live all alone. Okay, he should not want to kick it at your house all the time. That's how I feel. Okay, guests should not become roommates without discussion. That literally doesn't make any sense. Love does not pay bills. And ask first, do you mind?
Period.
When you're in a roommate situation, it's not no, well, I pay my half of the bills. I do whatever I want to do. If you want to do whatever you want to do, get your own place. When you're a roommate, you're supposed to sit down and talk about things, okay, in advance, anyways, and then discuss them going forward. If the other person says no, I don't think you should have an attitude with them. I don't think that's right because you could also just be at the other person's place. Um, and then friendship without boundaries, it leads to resentment. Now the other girl, you sitting over there on pins and needles. You shouldn't have to be like that. Yo, welcome in. Okay, you guys ready for the next? So no guilty stupid. We don't get to do guilty stupid. Oh, we can't to the boy. We can't to the boy. Guilty stupid. Get out
Mm-hmm.
of their place. The girl probably don't want you there like that either. She
Nah,
probably
she do.
afraid and want the roommate to say,
Right.
mm-mm,
Talking about
that
please
ain't
say
always,
something. Because
yeah,
he
that
getting
ain't
on my
always true.
nerves.
She might want a little space to herself. Shit.
She could
Oh
easily
my
text her
goodness. Okay.
roommate and tell her that though. Just saying.
Good communication is everything, honey. Me and my
Help
friends
me
will run a play
help
on
me
it.
get this man out our house.
Right, right.
Hmm.
Or she could have used that as an excuse. But here we go. The love, oh my gosh, the affair nobody could have imagined. My hand is itching.
I'm
Check my
ready.
button.
Get
Okay.
into it.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Um, oh my God. I was at work. My husband was working on a construction site across town. Our kid was away at camp, and my back door alarm sounded. I told the alarm folks to ignore it because we live in a great neighborhood and I didn't want police to come to our house. Instead, I went home for lunch and caught my husband of 13 years in a very short woman who was wearing children's clothes. She also wear Oh my God. She also was wearing a cloth diaper and had a baby bonnet and baby rattle in her mouth. She was cowgirl. Uh-huh. No protection nowhere. Also, he was fired from his construction site job about a month ago and he's been with this adult baby hoe for weeks. Oh my God, he promised therapy and to end it. Our child doesn't know. I'm traumatized by what I've seen. What would you do and what should I do? Mic drop.
Mm, that's a lot to handle, girl. I
Okay, so
don't know.
first I want to call out, wait, like last week or the week before, remember when we were saying how people had these fetishes and stuff, and you can actually stop doing things that you should not be doing in
Hmm.
a space, and you can just create the thing. And I told y'all, is people that do that. I forgot what it's called. I saw it on YouTube, but yeah. So he exercised his right to do that and not touch people that shouldn't be touched. So let's just thank you for that, sir. Thank you for your
But the
service.
question is that girl doing it for free?
I'm just kidding. I don't
And
know.
all I'm saying is, for you to have lost your job, you shouldn't be spending money on frivolous things such as that. You better find you a video.
That's your only concern.
I
Is it?
mean, just that's just one of my concerns. I got several. You ain't got no job. I didn't caught you doing some stuff with somebody you ain't got no business because it still ain't me. Then you got a problem. It's so many things. I don't even. My head is itching because, like, seriously,
So the first
no
question, what would you
protection,
do? Hello,
huh?
Danielle. The first question is, what would you do?
I would be gone
Let me show this slide to my story. You will be
because
gone.
I would be gone because I can't tolerate that.
Okay.
I'm not okay with a cheater. It's irrelevant to what the lady looked like.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's totally irrelevant. I would love to say it's not, but it is very much irrelevant information.
Okay. So that's irrelevant to you. You care at the top, the cheating.
You
Period.
cheated. That's number
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Then you cheated with no protection. So you put my
Right.
life in jeopardy. That's number
Okay.
two.
Mm-hmm.
That might be first number one on the low.
Okay.
And then You lost your job and did not communicate that.
Wait, you're going out. You're going out. Okay, say it one more again.
You lost your job and didn't communicate that.
Oh no.
You can't
Uh-huh.
hear me?
So wait, we heard you say no protection, the cheating, lost the job. Did you say something else? We didn't hear it.
Nah, I didn't. That was that's my three things just off the top of the story. Like that, those three things bother me the most. I might have could have worked through something else. I don't know, but I can't get past the idea that you would cheat with no protection. And if I'm not mistaken, did you say in your house? So you brought
Thank
this.
you. I was waiting. I was like, maybe she didn't hear that.
I'm like, because I was trying.
They
You know
been
how
they
I have
been
to
at the
play it
house.
back. You know I got to play it back.
In my bed.
And I'm like, did I hear her say that was in my house
Because it
as
was
well? Yeah. So the fact that this was in my house,
yeah.
so you brought a stranger to my house, slept with them with no protection, while you also have a fetish. Baby, I'm leaving. I said what I meant. I don't want to work through it. You didn't work through it. You should have went and got therapy about your problem before you brought that problem to our house. And then for me to be able to walk in and catch it, I'm traumatized. I can't stay.
I
See,
think I
it's
would
one
have
thing
passed
to
out.
read about it. It's one thing to get a phone
Right,
call or a DM. That's
right,
one thing. But for my eyes to see you playing on my top like that, you lucky that I didn't respond in a different manner.
right.
Because both of y'all should have been unalived in that very moment for the traumatic experience you put on my chest. And I would have got away with it because of it. Because now you can't do nothing to them because it would be premeditated.
Right. Well, the night show,
So
Queen.
you should have took advantage of catching him in the act. That's all I can say right now.
Okay, I
Mhm.
mean, that one is a little bit different. Okay, for those of that are just logging in because I see our number went up on all the platforms. Actually, let me hello DJ. Let me what is it called? Recap. Recap the story real quick. Okay, so story number 2 is wife is married to husband for 13 years. He works on a construction site. Alarm company calls and says, "Hey, your alarm for your back door just went off." She says, "Oh no, it's no big deal. You don't need to send anybody out. We stay in a good neighborhood." Girl, bad people come in good neighborhood. That was not smart right there. But okay. Hey, Shirley, welcome in. Please grab your daily heartbeat and tap the screen. Or tap the screen. I think you're new here. If you like the live, grab your daily heartbeat and follow. Hello, Leroy. Okay. So that's a problem. Don't ever do that. That's not safe at all. What was the point of having security if you just gonna ignore it? But y'all, she goes home on her lunch break. Okay, she walking in on her lunch break, and she walked in and saw her husband having the time of his life, laying there like he the king of Zamunda, with a woman dressed like a baby with a rattle, a bonnet, and all of the things, and not a piece of protection in sight. And apparently, he's been doing it for a minute. And on top of that, no, he wasn't on lunch break too. I know that's what y'all thinking, right? Oh, he was on his lunch break, or oh, like he was supposed to be at home. No, child. He was supposed to be at work and he wasn't at work. He lost his job too. And she wants to know what to do. And he said, "Okay, I'm gonna go get therapy and I'm gonna do this thing." And the child don't know. And she like, "Oh my gosh, I am so traumatized by what I saw. I don't know what to do." And she wants our advice. This is my advice. I would be extremely traumatized. I would be extremely, extremely, extremely traumatized because unfortunately, my brain would be like, have you ever touched somebody you shouldn't touch? Because why is that your thought in your head? Like, that wouldn't work for me. Because to me, if you having thoughts about, and I get it, it's an adult just like that. I do get that, and I gave credit for that. But I would be like, um, for you to even
Is
be
that
thinking,
your first step?
yeah, that's scary for me. You should have already went and got therapy for that shit, because that's just not. I think that
And
would
then
be.
do that girl got any kids?
I don't care about that girl at all. I don't care what she got.
I'm talking
For
about
me, I'm
the
telling what
woman
I
writing the letter.
what drink or not, huh?
I was talking about the baby
The
writing
one
the
what?
letter. What? You can't hear me?
Baby writing a letter.
Yeah, I was
Nobody
talking
wrote a
about the
letter.
lady that was writing the letter. Like, do they have any kids? Because that would make her be concerned.
Oh yes, yes. She said that. She said he promised therapy and to end it. Our child doesn't know. Our
Yeah.
child doesn't know.
So
Mm-mm.
that's a
Okay,
dangerous
just like
situation
that.
with the kid as well, is how I feel.
That's what I'm saying. My first brain would be thinking about that, like, what the fuck? And then also, unfortunately, even if I did want to forgive you, it's too expensive. And what I mean by expensive is I
Mm.
don't want to be in that house down. I'm gonna have trauma every time. I can't leave the trauma because you brought the trauma into our
To our
marital bed.
home.
So in addition to period. In addition to bringing in soul ties, you opened Pandora's box. You brought in unwelcome demons. I'm never going to be comfortable with you in this house, period, let alone that bed,
And you
anything like
made
that.
that
You
lady too comfortable
traumatized.
in our house. How you
You
let
felt
her
comfortable doing that.
That's what I'm
Hello,
saying. But
Sandra.
what kind of stunt could this lady possibly pull now that you have opened the door to already have let her in? She thinks she trumps me as your
You
wife.
talking about your safe neighborhood, and he made that house completely unsafe. Because what if she don't
Unsafe.
want you?
What if she wants to get rid of you because she wants your man for real now? Because she
Oh,
in La La Land because he is affording her very well.
um,
Because I just don't believe that lady over there doing that for free. I just don't believe it.
even if she is, the term free is still being used, I mean, still used loosely, because cheating, infidelity is a rich man. It is very expensive because it includes why do you think they call it a soul tie? It is your whole soul. It is me wondering if you thinking about her while we in this house. All these, you brought that into our space. I just, no.
Period.
No, she used the right word. She said I'm traumatized by what I've seen. She has every right to be traumatized. That's too, I don't understand. Yeah.
I agree. I would be traumatized as
Hey
well.
girl, welcome in. Yeah, no. So for me, I gotta go. I can't stay in that house. I can't
You can
look at
say, I gotta go. I gotta leave.
no,
So please don't make this hard for me. Cause baby bye. What you did, I can't forget it. I'll never let you live it down. So respectfully, you wouldn't want to stay, let
no.
alone me wanting you to stay.
No, you wouldn't want to stay because I might.
Your food ain't safe.
You're not.
Your car ain't safe. Your clothes ain't safe. Nothing is safe.
Mm-mm,
Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. I'm just trying to tell you. Baby,
no,
nothing you drink is safe. The only thing that's possibly saving you a little bit
is the child.
is the child. Yeah.
Let's read the comment. Exactly. Again, the cheater is jeopardizing her safety, mentally, physically, and always. That is just insane. You did that, and that's not. That's like literally planned. You're way too comfortable. Hello, my Monroe. We are talking about a cheating husband who brought his lady friend inside of the home, the marital bed, and she is dressed in full character as a baby with a bonnet and a rattle and all of
A
the things,
baby bop.
a baby bottle and all of the things, not a
I'm
piece
so
of
weak.
protection in sight. And he lost his job. She only came home on lunch break to check and see why the alarm went off, thinking her husband is at work. And he was at work. He was at work.
his other job.
Uh-huh. So unless he's the one that's the gigolo and being paid, and he was doing that, he had to sell his body so that he can keep paying the bills because he lost his job.
That's the only way I'm gonna understand that.
That's the
I'm
only way I'm gonna
then,
try to understand
then
because
I'm gonna say he did what he had to
he was
do.
at his last.
Right, he did what he
Right,
had to
right,
do for
right.
his family. Just like I would say the same thing for a
He should
woman
have
who
lied.
be out on hope. You know what I'm saying? She did what she had to do for her
I'm
folks.
just saying.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. So our final verdict is, honey, I think if you got, oh my God. Unfortunately, it is going to need to impact your kid. And here's the reason why. Because as parents, God still wants you to take care of you. If you can't be whole, you can't take care of your kids appropriately. Kids know more than you think they know, so go ahead and make it plain. Um, because accountability, that's his fault. He's gonna have to explain why you and the child are leaving out of the household. And you know what? Since he doesn't work, why don't you go stay with your mom for 40 days and 40 nights, or go stay with somebody else for a little bit to pull yourself together? If you got a mama, go lay in the bed and cry with your mama. If you got a daddy, go tell your daddy what he did. I would, because that's just too far and too much. You opened us up to the devil's biggest playground on this planet, so ain't a fuck thing you could tell
Period.
me about who I could go talk to. You need some
Period.
time. Fuck therapy for him. You need therapy. You need to be okay. That's traumatizing, like really bad. And let him deal, like take care of the kid. He's off work anyways. You need some time. I'm concerned about you. That's a lot. That's a
Yeah.
lot. That's too much. So don't feel guilty. Just go take some time, or be like, oh, mom is going on vacation or something. 2 weeks, a week. Start with the week. Start with a
Mm.
week and say you're going on vacation. So will you have to lie to your child? Technically, it's not a lie. Your brain is going on
Going on
vacation.
vacation from this marriage.
Right, right. And let him handle it while you need a minute. You need a minute, because you can't work it out while trying to think about him and how he feels and why he might have did it, and him going to therapy and all of this shit. Girl, that ain't none of your motherfucking problem, because he was completely off
Period.
and had all the time in the world to get what he needed to get taken care of. No, ma'am. I am so sorry that that happened to you. Yes, he lost his. She thought he was at work, so she came home from work on her lunch. She thought he was on a construction site. So when the alarm company called, she just told him, "Oh, don't worry about it," or whatever. And then she went home on her lunch break to check, and she walked in, and he was in there in the act with the girl, riding him like rodeo, dressed like a baby with a bonnet and a rattle and a baby bottle and no protection in sight. And he had lost his job. He been at home playing
Yeah, that's too much for me.
and hadn't told her none of that. Dirtbag. Any last comments before we move to the next story? Any
No,
last comments?
dirtbag.
That is so, bless her heart. That is so wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm gonna respond to her, because I'm gonna tell her you need time to yourself. You need time to get yourself together, because that has to be traumatizing. Because who wants to? Why are you attracted to a baby? That's weird.
Nasty as hell.
I don't know what that means. And that just make you feel like you didn't really know the person. Like, betrayal isn't always just cheating. Some people can get over cheating because it sometimes is just the act of sex. It's all the other things that go around it that you did when you cheated, how long you cheated. All of those things go into it. Um, Therapy may help you understand his behavior, but it's not gonna erase that some things we just know is wrong, and you just shouldn't do them, and you should like pray those demons away, get the work you need done, do all of those things. um no, and that's like not good at all. I'm sorry. 13 years, and he took 2 seconds to destroy it and brought the shit in your
Baby, it's
house.
priceless.
Now she know where you live. Hello, Yolanda.
But the
And
problem is, He was destroying it long before he got caught.
Yeah. She don't know how long it. She didn't put in there how long or nothing
It
like that.
don't matter because I caught you this time, and that's all that matters. I caught you this time. Yes, awful.
Okay. Next story. Oh wait, let me double check. Okay. Next story is titled "Not My Kid." Let's see what
I
happens.
know you lying.
So, question. So the question is, can somebody truly love you while refusing basic kindness to your kids? So you don't have
Mm.
kindness for humans? It should my kid, this kid, a kid at the ice cream truck, a kid walking down the street. I don't understand. Y'all know sometimes I'll go outside and them damn kids will be having a full fucking picnic in my yard and I let them. I don't care. The only thing I tell them not to do is, child baby trying to hang from the tree and play and shit. Go to that tree in your yard because don't be trying to fall over here.
Girl,
Other
what
than
you
that,
say? Because you know they can do that and then try to sue you.
and it's gonna be some smoke in the city, so don't do it over here, okay? That's a setup. I'm
Period.
gonna sue. Okay, here we go. Here's the story, ladies and gents. Okay, I had to travel to Florida for work, so I took my boyfriend and my 6-year-old son with me. The company booked a hotel near Disney, so we stayed there. My boyfriend supervised my son while I was in meetings. I came home and he hadn't fed my son, although he ordered room service for himself on the company's bill.
I know you lying.
Okay. My son also told me that during the day he left the room for a few hours, got back, and jumped in the shower. I confronted him about not feeding my son. He said, "Not my kid, not my responsibility. Handle that."
Whoa.
We've been together for a year. Oh, he's a married man, so he knows the importance of family values. How do I train him to start caring about my son more? I need advice. Throw the fucking mic. Oh my God.
Bitch, you don't need no damn advice. You need somebody to go, oops, upside your head. First of all, he's not your man. All right. He's on borrowed time. Second of all, how can you ever be okay with a man that doesn't look out for your child, but you are looking out for his eggplant?
Right.
Yeah.
Not him being married and she still knows and is with him, talking about she been with him for a year and he got a he's married, so he should know. If he knew, he wouldn't be there with you, dumb bitch hoe.
Oh, okay. Because to know better is to do better, and to know better ain't to do half of a job. It's to do the whole job, and the whole job says to leave your ass alone.
And you left your son with a man who you've been dating for
That
about
you didn't took on a company trip.
and
So
took
that
him.
means he ain't paid for shit. And he had the audacity to order food on the company's dime and not think enough to order your child some too. If that ain't some sorry son of a bitch ass shit, girl, get the fuck out of here with that.
Let's not even focus on him. Let's not focus on him. I don't want us to get lost, okay? Let's not focus on him, okay? This is what we should focus on. Let me tell you. Let me direct you guys, okay? The question is, how do I train him to start caring about my son more? I think we should focus on her. Not him being married. She knows he's still with him, yes. And if he's with her, how many other women does he have? As many that will take him places and allow him to be in their space and enjoy the benefits of being I mean, we talked about that with the roommate one and the ones that are passenger princesses and things of that nature.
Mm.
Your question, I just let me raise my hand. I have a question. I'm raising my hand. Somebody call me. Somebody pick me.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, this is my question. Why is she not telling us that? She called up there and got his flight rearranged and taken away. And was she wrong for leaving him in Florida? See, all these niggas do that shit. They do it. They'll cancel a girl's trip, will do all of these things. Is it a reason why her question isn't, am I wrong for leaving him in Florida and putting him out?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Why isn't that her question? Hello, Nicole. Welcome in. You guys, please tap the screen for me on TikTok. I'd greatly appreciate it. Repost, grab your daily heartbeat. There's also, I think it's a live goal up there. Don't worry about that. I actually want the gift gallery gifts. If we can do those, welcome in, honey. You want me to tell you what happened? Quick recap? Anybody need a quick recap? I see the numbers have gone up and I don't mind doing them.
Recap them, baby.
Okay, recap. Here we go. The recap is woman goes on a trip with her company and she's been dating a man for about a year. So she takes her boyfriend with her and her son. When she leaves her son there, comes back and man left for a couple hours, came back, got straight in the shower, and this is what the son is telling her. In addition, he did not feed the son, but he did order room service for himself on the company card. And she doesn't understand why he doesn't know how to properly take care of her son because he's married. He should know that. And when she asked him, he said, not my child, not my problem. And her question is, how does she get him to love her son more?
You
Y'all
don't.
tell her the advice. Y'all don't have no advice? Put it in the chat. What's the answer? Okay, let's see. Now call that baby's daddy and give him to him because you clearly don't care about your child just like he don't.
Ooh. Ooh. Good puncher.
Cause see, some of y'all women be out here talking about, I don't want no bitch around my child. I don't want no bitch around my child. Soon as a motherfucker blink at you and buy you half a street taco, your legs open, calling him baby daddy and doing all of these things, and he a better man because you paying for him to be right there next to you, and you want to run your baby daddy low. Mm.
Period.
You was better off bringing a family member to enjoy that trip with you and your son, but you want to look a certain way. There's something wrong with you in your head because you didn't feed my who.
Baby, you wouldn't be in my house.
And a better question, even better, even better.
I mean, you wouldn't be on my trip. You wouldn't be nowhere near me.
But my question is, why you didn't know that till you got off work?
Oh, okay.
You wasn't texting your son. You wasn't FaceTime and let me see you. You wasn't, what did you eat? You wasn't, oh, what are y'all doing? You wasn't none of that with your child. You just left your child there. No, no.
Baby, it's the extra for me.
Mister said, call the baby daddy so the baby daddy could come pick up his son.
Yeah, that was the best advice right there. I didn't even think to say
Or
that.
call the baby daddy and ask the baby daddy what to do. Tell the baby daddy what happened to that child. Tell him. Because you're supposed to do that when you're co-parenting. Call him. Tell him what happened. And ask him. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. You're weak. You still want him. I would instantly HATE him. I would instantly be disgusted by him. I would
Instantly.
instantly, he would not, we could not,
Why would you want a man that bad?
uh-uh.
That's so disturbing.
I might have actually called the police. I don't know. If I felt unsafe to put you out, I might call the police and tell child neglect. I mean, that wouldn't have went that way with me. You didn't feed my child.
You didn't feed my child.
But you can't be more mad at him than you are at yourself because you didn't check on your child all day either. You left him with a stranger that you've been with for
And he
almost.
definitely told you your child is your problem. Girl, that would have did it for me.
Yeah, he responded to you. You let him.
That would have did it for me.
You let him respond that way, clickhead. Mm, well,
Your
child.
child, your problem. I
Okay.
don't know what to say about no ish like that, baby.
We said it. We don't understand you. We don't have questions for him. So what I would suggest is that if somebody's family member just went to Florida and you think this them gone as the 6 year old son, you left your 6 year old son, six, your 6 year old son, he left him there for hours, didn't feed him your
Hungry.
six,
And ate in his face.
and you want to know how do I train him to start caring about my son?
Train him. He's not even dealing with his own wife and kids. Girl, bye.
Question.
He clearly doesn't like responsibility.
My question is, how do we train you to take care of your son?
Oh, okay. Sound like a good question.
And with a 6 year old, if the dad is present, you need to be very scared because 6 year old is telling. They telling,
Definitely snitching.
and
As
does.
they should.
I hope that he does because the father, somebody need to know who this child is around. That's what I don't. That's what it is. Don't like at all. No responsibility at all. Mm-mm. And you steady asking how to keep this man or not keep him because he ain't go nowhere. How to train him?
Girl, I'm outdone. She just pissed me off.
Should I respond to her, y'all? Now y'all
And
know,
say what? What you gonna say? You got something nice to say?
huh?
Oh, okay. Talk to this
No.
monkey for
My
what?
response is gonna be, bitch. I got a better question. What the fuck is wrong with you? The local CPS should be worried about the safety of your son. How I'm going to say all the things I just said. I need you to rethink this. And since this is completely anonymous, please actually do think about these things. You're a new mom, so let me tell you how to be one. Don't ever bring somebody around your child like that. There's, she has nothing. Des knows I have nothing nice to say. Was that a dumb question or a dumb question? She being sarcastic. She
Yes,
trying to drive
sir.
me nuts
Look, I'm being totally sarcastic. I know you don't think we got nothing nice to say to this monkey human.
like that.
I'm pissed off. Fuck her.
But I think I should respond because you're not looking in the mirror. The problem is you. I would never want to see him again. And then I would be like, oh, you know what? His wife probably left him.
Hmm.
No
Girl,
human or adult would do that to somebody else. It don't even matter that it's not the dad, none of this, that. No human would do this to somebody else. Even kindergartners share with each other. Even a stingy kid, when you asking for something, they give you one French fry. At least, you know,
at
whatever.
least.
I think she deserves my response because and you in a whole nother state. He got to go to a whole nother state, and you talking about going to Disney. Let me guess who's paying for it.
I'm disappointed.
I'm very disappointed in her and concerned for the 6 year old. She don't have sense. Do y'all want the last story? Oh, hold on, sorry. You still don't mind your child being mistreated. Nothing in there was about her son being mistreated. That was it. That was the whole story.
Nothing was in there out of her noticing that her son was being mistreated. But your son is being mistreated more often than not, depending on how often you leave that man with your son. And I'm sure that's probably the only time that you've truly left your son with him completely. You see what I'm saying? Because he's not your man. He's married. He just needs a place to stay.
Could be. Because how did his vacation line up with her travel?
Exactly. How? Tell me.
Mm. I
Help
don't
me understand.
I don't care if my child was 17.
And this is why these young men is walking around here hating women.
I don't care if my child was 17. I don't know what that word is supposed to be. Hungry person, get on my nerves letting children be traumatized behind your hungry butt. Right. That's what I'm saying, Des. Oh well.
Oh,
Mm. Okay. I'm gonna say the next story for tomorrow. Yeah. No. You want me to read it?
what?
Unless he's lying to his wife about a work trip he went on with her. Yeah, she could be a mistress and be lying to his wife. I just don't think he's a good person. So, Winter, I don't understand how her question wasn't, was I wrong for leaving him in Florida or something like that? Was I wrong for putting him right out? Was I wrong for not asking him and yelling my head off? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand how you ride for your kids is the way your kids feel protected. And you legit asking, how do I make him start caring about my son more? He don't care about humans. That's the problem. He probably twirls cats above his head. He has a
The
problem.
question is, how do you care about your son more?
Exactly. Exactly. Because my 6 year old wouldn't have been nowhere without me. Like that, a family member would have went with me on that trip. That's just me.
You
Uh,
took him thinking you had a family with your dumb ass. That's what's wrong. Girl, go wake up. Shit.
playing family
Feel
with
sleep.
somebody else's husband. Yeah, she wrong for not caring about her son more. Because how did you only find out that your child didn't eat when you got home? You should have known that on your lunch break. You were supposed to be calling. Yes, when we be away at work and conferences and stuff like that, it is busy, um, but never too busy for to send a text at some point, unless she out there extended in the air. But I
And all
very
I'm saying is you could have hit it up with the, hey, did you feed my son? He could have said no. You could have ordered room service for your son, your damn self.
see. I'd have been on my way.
I'm just saying. You could have.
Oh yes, all of the things. Anyway, to check on
Once you
your child.
realize that you once you realize your son hadn't eaten, but you never checked to find that out. But once you had realized that, you could have handled that. You
Called
didn't care nothing about your child.
your own child's voice. I wouldn't have called him. I would have called my child. I want to hear my child voice. I want to see my child face. We got FaceTime, all of this stuff with phones and stuff like that. I would have wanted to see my child's face. I guess I'm just different. My mom still does that with me now when I travel. My sisters do it. Hubby used to do it when I traveled for work. He wanted to hear and see me because you could easily be. I have so many questions. I can't even. I just got so many
Head
questions.
spinning.
Like I'm just stuck because I don't understand at this my grown age. My family members, right? Where did he go when he left out? He probably went and sat down by the pool and had a good time and ordered drinks and was doing all of this stuff because they
And
in.
so you left that child in that room by
This is
itself.
what I'm saying. He had to do that. That's what he did. He went and had a good time and left the baby in the room for all of that time. So what was the purpose to bring the child? If you couldn't be with your child, why would you bring your child? I wouldn't have brought my child. Why she didn't call? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What I want to know how you didn't talk to your child. Like I'm pretty sure you left before your child woke up. When you know you go take a bathroom break, we all do it. I don't care if you in the middle of the biggest conference ever and you presenting. You gonna work those times into your business. Yes, on the company's thing. You're gonna work the time into your presentation to give bathroom breaks and stuff like that because even with adults, you're not supposed to have them sitting down for more than 2 hours, in case y'all didn't know that. Adult learning. We have half the attention span of a child. Um, for stuff like that. Then you slip away, you call, you send a little text while people is mingling. You know, you do all of the things. Bitch, you're wild. You're wild for that. You're wild for that. Your only question is, how do I get him to care about my son more? I,
I'm disappointed.
I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. That's why I said this one is for today too. So they must have just came back from over the weekend or something. I got questions. I got questions and hopefully she answers. I'm gonna ask her all of those questions too. Maybe I'll start with the questions.
I got concerns.
I'm trying to figure out how I could get her to respond best. So it could be a back and forth and then I could tell y'all what was said. To your child is your main
Listen,
priority.
well, I guess don't respond by attacking her. That's about the only suggestion I have.
Exactly. That should have been the question as a parent. Was I wrong for tearing up these people hotel room and putting them in the hospital? Like that's a proper question. Because you didn't feed my what? You what?
Baby,
Huh?
if that didn't set me up,
What he
I'm
say,
I'm
y'all?
so hostile on the inside. I know you lying.
What he say, y'all? He responded and said, not my kid, not my responsibility. Handle that.
Yeah, and the idea that he felt comfortable enough to say that to you,
Hey, ma'am. Welcome in. Grab your daily heart meat, tap the screen. You can comment and say hello. Welcome, welcome. That's Kiki's husband.
oh hey, Kiki husband.
Mhm. I don't understand. Y'all, the last story is about OF and very bad content. It's gonna take us well beyond the hour that we're supposed to do. I can't tell that story because this one, y'all see I'm shaking. I'm mad. These kids be out here so uncared for and so just it's not right. And then you see these mamas like get on the damn TV and be snotting and crying everywhere talking about I don't know why that happened and this and that. And y'all, I ain't gonna much lie to you. I be pissed off. I be pissed off because some of the shit don't fucking make sense. Like the one that had the autistic baby and they went and got an Airbnb with a pool and now the first thing we seeing is you talking about fucking suing Airbnb. Bitch, I wouldn't even be able to move if I just lost my 4-year-old, much less be thinking about suing somebody because that was my responsibility to put if I got a loper, that's what they call them when they have autism, if they just run out of classrooms and things like that. If you knew you have a infant, a toddler, whatever, especially with autism, to me, what happened to childproof in the house? Why wasn't it a bell on the door? Why you didn't put a chair under the door? I don't understand that kind of stuff. And then the first thing somebody want to fucking do is sue. I don't give a fuck about no money. I don't understand, y'all. And I just think people have just lost their fucking mind. They have lost their mind. They don't care about their kids for real. They only
At
care about their
all.
kids and they want you to shut up or you to fucking do something. Thank you, sweetness, for the okay, a floating heart, silver star, sparkles, sprinkles. You trying to calm me down. You want me to read these? And a makeup brush. Thank you very much. Y'all, I don't understand, y'all. That's not love. These people just out here having kids and calling dressing them up love. And some of the shit, can accidents happen? Yes. But if you didn't do nothing to prevent the accident,
Was it really an accident?
that motherfucking house with that baby had a house full of adults in it. If the house didn't have a fucking gate around the pool, why did you stay there? When you got there, you saw that it didn't have one. So you should have made sure your child was right next to you. You could feel your child. You closed the door. You locked the door. You put a chair under the door to the room that y'all slept in. Your child should have been right next to you. I don't know. I'm just different. Have I done all of these things? Yes. I've done complete finals with Sky or Kira right next to me. I got pictures to prove it. And yes, they could have very well came in this room right here. They used to be my sister's room and got in the bed with her. Do they want to do that? No, they want to be in a room with me. And dead dog tired. I still got it done. When my sister didn't live here and she lived somewhere else, and them kids want to call me talking about TT, could you stop at McDonald's? And I'm 1 hour away and I stop and get the McDonald's. I absolutely did and spend time with them. Y'all don't know what real love is. When my baby lost
Mhm.
his first two and we had to go to the dentist, do y'all know we had to call a dentist at midnight? Do y'all know all of us was in the car? It was 2 cars deep for my nephew.
I'm so weak. I love that.
I'm not lying. Do I think that things need to be that extreme? No. But what I'm saying is when you truly love your kids, it's like this superpower that you have. And me being a TT, I don't understand how y'all don't, like, you push that baby out.
Mm,
I don't
mm,
understand some of the shit y'all do. It ain't a fuck thing. Mm-mm. Sky used to eat so weird that when he went places, he going to Red Lobster, he might say he want a motherfucking lobster. I understood that that was absolutely abnormal. So if somebody told me they was taking him somewhere and I give them the money because don't chicken nugget my kid if he want crab legs, I don't
mm.
understand.
I know that's real,
My niece fell
especially when that's what they used to.
asleep. We looking for her. They couldn't find her. Oh, the whole search team came home looking for her. What did she do with her bad ass? She didn't have no sense. She was in the closet in the back behind something, hiding, playing with her granny. Done fell asleep. Whole everybody looking for her. She in the closet.
Jesus.
Girl, I go over and beyond for buying and will for other kids. Listen, it's sad. It's
It
sad.
is.
And that motherfucker, he cold as hell. Karma awaits you, you dirty bastard. Because that was wrong. That was so wrong. But you doing what she letting you do. Nothing. The same thing he probably do for his kids and wife. Nothing. Have people doing 90. And sadly, me and two of my sisters work at the same company. I was HR, one was a trader, and one we shut that fucking company down. Yeah, we out. We'll call you later. We're out. Police and all. Yes, the whole street. And y'all gonna let somebody not feed your motherfucking kid in your face on your dime? We are not the same. I can't relate to some of this shit I see because, okay. Anyway, that's it, child. So I'm gonna respond to her. I'm gonna tell you what happened Thursday, not tomorrow, but Thursday, because we have a hot topic for tomorrow. I'm gonna see if we could go back and forth for a little bit. Let me rope her in and then say bad mom like that. No, I'm not gonna say bad mom.
There.
Sometimes I think I got it out. I'm just gonna say, baby, that shouldn't be your question. Your question should be why you let him around your son. That's a question. See, guys, after I get it out, I calm down and I'm gonna say it the right way. Well, guys, that is it for tonight. I'll save the other story for tomorrow because it's OF, and I'm thinking that story is gonna be like really good. So I think I'm gonna actually read it in advance to see how many other stories I could put with it. Because tomorrow is me, Des, and Rose, plus the chat for the jury. So I got to see if I have enough time. So I'm definitely going to respond to the first girl so that she knows how to talk to her roommate because that's not fair. And it's also not safe. You're dating him. I'm not dating him. I don't want him around. I don't want to entice him. I don't want you accusing me of nothing. Let's keep this space clear and comfortable for everybody. Yes, your boyfriend could be here, obviously, but can we be respectful and balance that out? It shouldn't even be on no schedule type shit. Okay, go somewhere else. Explore these beautiful hotels for the summer. You can go on Groupon. You go wherever you want and get the coupon. I don't care how you do it. Okay. Tonight's cases definitely expose like one common thing that people literally don't have no common sense. They ignore the red flags. They are selfish. People don't know how to be disciplined and realize that the real in being an adult and being a person, we're never going to get every single thing that you want because there are some things that you just simply have to be disciplined about and you can't have them the way you want them. Okay, that's not reality because if it was, then we wouldn't have nobody on earth, right? Because it gets that bad. It would be that bad. So you have to make better decisions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody is tearing my damn phone up. Sorry. Um, that is it. I do want you to drop in the comments. If you watch this on replay, this is what I want you to do. I want you to tell me which case shocked you the most because I think all of them had my blood pressure up. Did I go through any of them and it was actually regular? I don't know, child. I don't think I liked it. I mean, because they all made me mad. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Would you be able to stay with somebody? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say all of them hit the Richter scale for today. I'm gonna have to say all of them. I ain't even gonna much hold you. I ain't even gonna much hold you. But to those watching on replay, that is available on YouTube, welcome in right after the live. You can go right over there and watch it. Um, and start clipping your favorite part, if you will, and then sharing it on social media and tag me. You can actually do it from the video. You can clip it and then share it. If you do that, I would greatly appreciate it. I really would. If you're not following me already, please hit the follow button up top. Grab your daily heart me. Thank you to everybody that went into the gift gallery. Thank you for the likes. I so appreciate it. We are small but mighty over here right now. Thank you to everybody that visited. And yes, I'm going to always say my thank yous. Thank you to everybody on my streaming sites as well, YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for my gifts. I super appreciate them. Yes, they did calm me down. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we will be back tomorrow. Good night, baby. We will be back tomorrow at 7 PST, and tomorrow on Wednesday, I will do, if you guys want an after show tomorrow, I'll have a story queued up. If not, we'll use it for Wednesday when I go during the day while you guys listen to me and you're at work. Y'all need to get some tappers so when y'all at work and listening to me, good tap for you. I appreciate the engagement. Everybody have a beautiful night and follow me on all social media platforms at Melanin Madam. My products are also available on Prime. Same business name. Ow. Good night, good night, good night.